Hello, viewers. This is Dr. Felicia of Social Conscience. Today, I'm going to bring to your attention the President's State of the Union address, which took place on Tuesday, February 5th, 2019. For those of you who are so busy to watch the program or the speech, I want to bring you the highlights of the speech. So on February 5th, 2019, President Trump made his biggest speech for unity. He spoke to the divided nation and divided Congress, a Congress controlled by the Democrats. President Trump was not as combative as he usually was in the past. He took credit for economic growth that preceded his presidency. He called for unity and asked Americans to choose greatness rather than gridlock, to choose unity rather than division. He told the American people that this is time to set their eyes on the brightest stars. President Trump also appeared to be reaching out to the Democrats, at least he made some effort, using the word compromise. And he did not say anything about declaring national emergency. However, being Donald Trump, he could not resist a subtle threat to Democrats, saying that he will not tolerate, and I quote him, foolish wars, politics, and ridiculous partisan investigations that, according to him, gets in the way of progress. Now, here are the highlights of the State of the Union address, which took exactly 82 minutes. President Trump spoke about the China stealing the U.S. intellectual property, and he promised to put a stop to it. He encouraged made in U.S. products. He also set a plan for nationwide paid family leave so that mothers will bond with their newborn baby. He asked the Congress to prohibit late-term abortions where the fetus will not feel the pain in the womb, in the mother's womb, and also urged people to build a culture that cherishes innocent lives, as well as protect the dignity of every person in the U.S. He also wants to protect people with pre-existing condition. You know, this is a thorny issue since his presidency. This particular point got him applause from both parties. He promised to continue to build the military and to have state-of-the-art mission defense system. He also wants he wants the US to withdraw from INF treaty until better and working agreement is renegotiated. For those of you who don't know what INF means, it means intermediate range nuclear forces treaty. Okay, furthermore, he encouraged bold new diplomatic relations. He wants us to build a good and peaceful relations, and he wants to start the peace process in Korean Peninsula. He wants to support immigrants. He said he supports immigrants, but they have to be legal immigrants, saying, and I quote him, tolerance to illegal immigrants is not compassionate, but absolute cruelty. Furthermore, President Trump acknowledged the presence of women in white jacket dress. Remember, there are women that dress like Majority Senate Speaker, Madam Pelosi. These women are liberal women Democrats. They are liberal women Democrats honoring women's suffrage. He condemned the brutality of Nicolas Maduro's regime in Venezuela, whose socialist policy or system, according to President Trump, has turned Venezuela into abject poverty. He also stated that his administration has recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, saying that the US will not tolerate any suicide bombs against Israel. You know, United States is the biggest supporter of Israel and their cause. Furthermore, his administration will not tolerate any anti-Semitic hatred against the Jews, as was the case in the Tree of Life synagogue, where 11 worshippers were brutally killed. Furthermore, he said it's time to welcome home the US troops in the Middle East, like Iran, Iraq, Syria, and other Middle East countries where America is fighting. Because America has lost 7,000 troops, 52,000 are wounded, and then America has spent $7 trillion on the wars, and this makes sense. He encouraged political settlement on both sides to end the long and bloody wars, the bloody conflict, saying, he said, and I quote him, "Great nations do not fight endless wars." However, he will send 4,000 US troops to the southern border. That's what he promised. Finally, President Trump said that it is time to rekindle bond of unity, bond of love, and progress. It is time to choose greatness instead of gridlock, results instead of resistance, vision as opposed to revenge, no matter the challenges. He said that no matter the challenges, we should keep faith. We should keep freedom alive and keep faith in American destiny. Because, according to him, if we want to have peace and legislation, we cannot have wars and investigations. Now, the big question is, after the unifying speech, apparently unifying speech, is President Trump still considering using national emergency card if the Democrats refuse to approve the funding of the war? I think for that answer, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. This has been Social Conscience by Dr. Felicia. Remember to watch me on my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram. Thank you, and bye-bye.